morning and best wishes to us all. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us happiness, healthy, and mercy so we can attend and participate in this special event without any obstacles. Praise and salutation be upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who had brought us to the path of light from the darkness in this light. So, welcome everyone to Inspira Talk held by Mr. Iswandi. This is the 8th series of a webinar aiming to give inspiration to everyone to share and learn together about everything. If you are interested in foreign affairs, living abroad, or another skill improvement, this is the right place for you. In this previous session, we had sharing session from Nigeria Customs, Brazil Customs, and this time, we are going to have sharing session from our fellow customs officer that has been experienced in working overseas. Although, this Zoom meeting is brought in English, so please don't hesitate if you want to speak out or inspire your ideas. You may try to express any opinion either in English or in Bahasa. Both of them are okay. Everything is okay here, as long as you try your best and not afraid to make mistake. There will be no right and wrong here, but there is a room for improvement. So this is a safe place to all of us to learn English together and also learn something new from our speaker. Before we start the session, let me introduce myself. I'll be your moderator today. My name is Nida Fathiaturrizkiyah. People used to call me Nida. You can follow me on Instagram because I love to make new friends. Then, I would like to thank Mr. Iswandi for arranging this webinar and giving me the chance to become a moderator. Good evening, sir. It's been an honor for me to be a moderator for this event. And we are pleased to inform you that among us here, we have technical officer from World Customs Organization, or WCO, as a speaker for the session, Mr. Tejo Kusuma. Good afternoon, Mr. Tejo from Brussels, Belgium. Also, to all participants here, thank you for taking time out of the day to attend this Inspira Talk. We know all of you had your own working schedule, but surprisingly, there are 100 participants here joining this session in the middle of hustle and bustle. That's amazing. So, our topic for today is working experience at WCO in Brussels, Belgium. Before I hand the mic over to Mr. Iswandi, I have few housekeeping items to cover about this sharing session. First, today's webinar is broadcasted live on YouTube. Also, it will be available on demand after the live session through Iswandi Banayatu page. Second, if you have any questions during the presentation, just type your question into the chat box or raise your hand. At the end of speaker sessions, me as a moderator will invite you to activate the microphone so you can ask your question to the speaker directly. And last, we will appreciate if you could give us feedback at the end of the session to our speaker. So, without any further ado, I would like to kick things off by welcoming Mr. Iswandi to give you opening remarks. Mr. Iswandi, over to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Iswandi, for a very warm welcoming remark. So now, we are moving on to the one that we've been waiting for. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of participants here that just can't wait to hear stories or experiences from our speaker who now living many people's dream, which is to work overseas but still being a civil servant. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Tejo Kusuma, Technical Officer Facilitation IT of World Customs Organization. Mr. Tejo, the virtual floor is yours. Thank you very much, Mr. Tejo, for giving us such an informative and amazing explanation. So, we already have a few questions in group chat. Now we come to question and answer session. The first question is coming from AAA. Please, AAA, you may activate your microphone. Thank you, Miss AAA, for the question. The next question is coming from BBB. Please, BBB, you may activate your microphone. Thank you, Mr. BBB, for the question. Okay, I think that's the last question we have because we are running out of time. So, after joining our Inspire talk, I would like to ask some participants to express their thoughts or share comments about the webinar. I would like to go for CCC. Would you please give us any feedback or comment about the webinar? Thank you, Mr. CCC. And one more, DDD, could you please activate your microphone? What is your thought about the sharing session? Thank you, Miss DDD. Once again, thank you for Mr. Tijo for an amazing inspiration. Thank you for Mr. Iswandi for arranging this event. And thank you everyone for joining today's sharing session. Also, I'd like to apologize if there are many mistakes from me as a moderator during the session. Just for information, if you were late to join our session, don't worry, because you can rewatch the recording from Iswandi Bana YouTube page. We hope you learned something today, and if you find this sharing session informative and useful, please don't hesitate to share what you guys got in your social media. You can tag at Iswandi Bana YouTube page or at @tijo_ak on Instagram. Or you can simply show support by giving thumbs up and subscribe to Iswandi Bana channel. Well, I am Nida Fathiaturrizkiyah. That's all from me. Have a great day, everyone. Hope we'll see you again in another Inspire Talk by Mr. Iswandi. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.